Hi guys, quick video before I go off to coaching. The goalkeeping business at Arsenal, no one is speaking about this. Granted, at times I believe there's more areas we can address in the summer, but then I think, wait, there's actually cause for concern here. Let's get into it. I find myself stuck. I'm actually stuck on this when I talk about our keepers because there's a lot to consider. To be honest, let's get into it. Let's talk about the first choice, Peter Cech. For me, he's been very good since he's come here. There was talk about he'll save us 15 points. Every time we don't win a game, that's the butt of other fans' jokes. There's been games where we've actually lost and got destroyed where Cech, I feel sorry for Cech because he's saved about everything. He's done about everything. Everton away, one of the examples fresh in my head. Move, man. Fresh in my head. Sorry about that. Fresh in my head. Yeah, quite frankly, just been let down by our defense because he's had some good games, like I said, and been let down. And on paper, because he couldn't keep a clean sheet, he can improve at penalties. It's quite disgraceful that this guy just can't save a penalty. We knew we were gonna get someone with problems at near posts. We knew we were gonna get someone declining. But despite all that, I think Czech's been a good signing. Granted, he's made mad errors. Like, I'm still angry with him for that nonsense at Chelsea. Did you do that on purpose, Czech? But other than that, he's been a good player. My big thing for Cech is everybody remembers Lehman. I can't remember how old Lehman is, but we decided to keep him, and he started to make. I mean, there was an error. There was a week where 2 weeks in a row he made massive errors, and Almunia came into the side. I think it was against Blackburn. So Jens was at that age. Cech is getting to that age. With every year that we keep Cech, I think Cech. I thought it was 2018, but he's got a deal till 2019. With every year that goes past, he's declining. You can already see he's taking a bit harder to get low and then to spring up and things like that. It gets harder, and we leave ourselves open the more years we persist with it. But yeah, next we have Ospina. In fact, before we talk about Ospina, apparently there's rumours Cech might want to leave because he wants to play Champions League, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, that's probably the reason he came to Arsenal, to play in the league and play in the Champions League, play every game he's got. But Mr. I have 3 world-class keepers, Wenger. Yeah, let's get on to the next guy, Ospina. Contract up in 2018. At the time, we did need backup. We signed him. Like most South American keepers, he's erratic. He's a good shot stopper. I'll give him that. He pulls off some very good saves. But past that, I don't believe Ospina should be at the club. Nervous whenever he's trying to collect set pieces from corners. Distribution's decent. I'll give him that. In regards to throwing, kicking is quite poor. Doesn't look sure of himself. Kit doesn't even fit him half the time. Doesn't look sure of himself. I'm a big fan, like I said, the defense and the keeper spread confidence throughout, especially away games. I wouldn't be confident with Ospina behind me. I can see the players are not confident with him behind them. Yeah, like the guy's unorthodox when he saves some shots. I know we remember Swansea last year or the year before when he tried to save like that or something. He's just so unorthodox and he's just quite frankly not good enough. I really believe we should ditch him. There's talk he wants to leave anyways because he's not playing football. Contract up 2018. Goodbye, Ospina. But he has had decent games as well. I won't be biased to him. He has had decent games. And then we have my man, Mr. Szczęsny. The reality is, people, if Szczęsny bucked up his ideas, Peter Cech wouldn't be here. I say that because this is Mr. Arsene Wenger, still persisting with Coquelin, still persisting with Giroud, still persisting with Theo Walcott. Do you really think he's ditching Szczęsny? Szczęsny, there was a time certain other keepers who were good came and had a tough time in the Prem. You was in the same bracket, and while they showed a willingness to kick on and learn from their mistakes, you kept doing nonsense, kept doing stupid stuff. And against Southampton, the 4-0, when you was with the water bottle and then the smokers thing, you finally pushed Wenger over the edge. He gave you chance after chance after chance because you did have ability. You do have ability, but the professionalism weren't there. Quite frankly, you were clearly sent to Roma to grow up. You still love the club. I hear how you talk. I see you're having a mixed season. I don't watch Italy like that, but I do have people who watch it and they tell me he's playing all right. I do believe in Szczęsny. I believe Szczęsny's good enough to play here. His deal was up in 2018. There's rumours that Roma can't afford the wages, so he might have to come back. I do believe he's got it in him, but for me, he just needs to know the chance he has and at the club he's at and stop being silly because we have to remember he came from, although he's Polish and he wasn't born here, he came through the academy with the likes of Jack, etc. Ox didn't come through our academy, but you get what I mean. He's of that immature age group where they need to come of age. So yeah, that's in regards to Szczęsny. I do believe in him. Like Ospina again, 2018 his contract's up. So there's a big decision to be made. Big decision. Does Szczęsny come back into the summer and fight with Czech? I would have said, me personally, Czech, I wanted Szczęsny to stay and learn from Czech and role model and learn to be more mature. But it's come to it now where he either has to come and fight for the spot or be understudy. Someone's got to be understudy. Czech has apparently been angry about not being able to play champs, like I said. Can't imagine either one wanting to sit on the bench. So a big decision is going to be made. In my opinion, I would keep Szczęsny. I'd give him a new deal and keep him. But at the same part of me, a bit of me says maybe, like I said with Ramsey and other players, maybe it's best to just let certain players go, even though how much I rate them. Maybe it's just time to go. Szczęsny clearly loves the club. He can clearly in all of his interviews speak. But you do get the sense that Wenger's had enough of him and Wenger's over with him. I'm all for signing a great keeper, but we're not going to pay the fees required, are we? So there's no point even talking about that. There was a time where Szczęsny could have been a very good keeper. He still can. He's still very young. But he needs to want to be professional. Like I said, Czech would not be here if Szczęsny backed up his ideas. He had chance after chance after chance. I don't know what we're going to do in regards to the goalkeeping thing. We clearly in the summer we need to, and it's not going to happen, but I really would like us to see us work on defensive shape and solidarity at the back. So with that in mind, you'd like to think you'd have your first choice keeper in mind by pre-season. But it's a big summer, not just with the keepers. It's a big summer, like we know, with everyone across several different areas of our side. So we don't know. Personally, in short, I'd keep Szczęsny, keep Czech, see where it's going. The minute he shows any sort of decline, drop him. Ospina's gone. So it's a big decision amongst others. It's a big decision for if Wenger signs a new deal or whoever the new manager is. It's a lot of work. It's a lot. A decision will have to be made. Like I said, I'm pretty sure Roma would love to make it permanent for Szczęsny, but there's rumours about not being able to afford wages. I don't really want Arsenal to subsidise his wages. So yeah. Anyways, that's just my thoughts. What do you guys think? How should we move going forward? Subscribe, like, comment, share this video for me. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Out.